Hey everybody, it's Brenda. Welcome to Life on Goldman Road. Guess what time of the year it is? I have 8 pounds of strawberries in my refrigerator right now. I'm a little excited. I'm a little overwhelmed. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. But this is going to be my first canning of the season. Our little local school had a fundraiser for something, and every year they sell strawberries, and this is like the perfect time to get strawberries in our area. So we have beautiful berries in the grocery store. I now have beautiful berries in my refrigerator. I've just got to get what I want to do in my head. Now, I have Pinterest. I have been scrolling all morning. And I have several canning magazines from Ball. You know, this is almost like the Bible, right? I also have just some canning magazines that I've picked up through the years, like at Walmart or wherever. So I'm going to sit down and go through them and see if anything jumps out at me other than what I already have. Because, yeah, I have a list going. So, Becky at Acre Homestead the other day did strawberry lemonade concentrate. I want that. So that is first on my list. Considering some jam or jelly. That's kind of the usual. I'm thinking I may can some whole strawberries just in syrup to possibly later turn into pies, or do like for topping for cheesecakes or whatever. I know at some point I will have like strawberry pulp, especially if I do a jelly. I have to strain the juice out of the pulp. So I have a dehydrator that I have never, ever used. So we may try to do some strawberry leather, like, you know, the little fruit roll-ups. We'll have to see. I'm probably getting way ahead of myself. I probably don't have enough strawberries for what I want to do. That's not to say we can't go buy more. But we're going to start out with some little easy stuff. Some little simple stuff. And then we're just going to jump in with both feet. So, anyway. I will probably start this possibly tomorrow, because I have to go to the grocery store tonight and get some ingredients. Oh, strawberry jalapeno preserves. Yeah, if you've never had that, that is fabulous. Over some cream cheese with some Ritz crackers. That's actually probably number 1 or number 2 on the list. So, let me get all my thoughts together. Let me get my list together, my ingredients, and before you know it, we will be back here preserving some strawberries. All right, y'all, we are going to get ready and start our strawberries. I have 2 pounds of strawberries out. This is 1 pound containers. They are beautiful. We're going to start with the strawberry lemonade concentrate. This is something that I wanted to do because right now I am on a strawberry lemonade kick with my water. So we are going to get these washed up. We don't want to put them in water and let them soak, because a strawberry will absorb water. So we're just going to wash them and get them into our colander. And we are going to take the tops off and hold them out just a little bit. And I'm going to have to check my recipe, but I think we're going to put it in the blender at that point and get our juice going. So let me get these washed and then we'll cut them up. Okay, we have our strawberries washed, and I kind of cored them a little bit. Now, I did not throw away the tops. I still have the tops and the cores. We're going to do something with that. Probably not today. This was probably all that we're going to do today. We will save our cores and tops for the last thing that we do, which is going to be a strawberry syrup. So, let's get started on this concentrate. Now, I have our strawberries here in our colander, and I am going to get out our blender, and we are going to make juice out of our strawberries. It took me a minute to find my NutriBullet, but I have all of our strawberries in my blender, and we are just going to juice them. All right, here is our juiced strawberries. Now, we got to make sure that we have 4 cups. 4 cups of puree. So, I'm going to check that, but I don't really want a whole lot of seeds and stuff in mine, so I have 2 little strainers, and I'm going to run our stuff through this into our measuring cup. And I know, a lot of steps, but I want this as free of seeds as I can get it. So let me do that right quick. Look, I figure if I'm going to make a mess, you should be with me. So let's see if we can get this. This is going to take time. Let me get a spatula. Yeah. Okay. And maybe I don't need 2. Let's try it with just the 1. See how that goes. We can always double strain it if we need to. Okay. Oop. There's that mess I was talking about. And I did this on extract, so I really don't see a whole lot of seeds, but I'm sure there's probably some in there. All right, you hang tight while I continue on with this. Okay, it's a little foamy right now. I had to add 1/2 cup of lemon juice to my last little bit of strawberries. I had to actually get another pack, and I cut up about 1/2 of those to make my 4 cups of puree. So now we have 4 cups of pureed strawberries. We have 4 cups of fresh lemon juice, and we are going to add 4 to 6 cups of granulated sugar. Now, I'm not going to add granulated sugar. I am going to add Splenda. Being a diabetic, this then would be a diabetic-friendly strawberry lemonade concentrate. The lady that I'm getting the recipe from, which is FridaLovesBread.com, she used Splenda in one of her batches. Now, I have also read up, and Splenda is supposed to be able to hold through heavy temperatures and things like that. Splenda or stevia. This is my kitchen, so I will do the way I want to. If you're not comfortable doing this, then by all means follow her recipe with the 4 to 6 cups of granulated sugar. These will be going into pint jars, and we will process them, but you know, your kitchen, your rules, so you do what is best for you and your family. I think we'll be okay with the Splenda. This will be my first time canning with the Splenda. I do not have the heat on this, and I don't know why I keep stirring it. But anyway, this is a Towncraft boiler. It is a very heavy stainless steel. I love to do my jams and jellies in this. This is stainless steel is non-reactive. You don't want an aluminum pan or anything like that. So I enjoy this because it is so thick and heavy, and it does wonderful. So let me get some of my junk out of the way, and we're going to go ahead and add our Splenda to this. Now, if you can jelly and whatever in your kitchen and not make a mess and not have it everywhere, kudos to you, because I'll be wearing it by the time we're finished with this. So just saying. Okay, so we have our Splenda. It's just Splenda. We're gonna try this. We're gonna add 4 to 6 cups of Splenda. So just putting it in my measuring cup that we've already been using. Okay, so that's 2 cups there. And I will go back and read my recipe, but from what I'm seeing, we're not going to bring this to a boil. We're only getting it to a certain point. So I need to find out what our temperature needs to be so I can get out my candy thermometer and be ready with that. Okay, here is 4 cups of Splenda. Okay. Now, because it is Splenda, let me get a whisk. I'm gonna get this mixed in before we add our last 2 cups. And it's not going to be dissolved. It's just going to be kind of mixed in. Splenda is one of those things that sits on the top. Okay, here is our last 2 cups of Splenda. So this is going to make us 6 cups total. Scrape our cup down. And that is one good sticky mess. All right. Oh, the dogs must have saw a bird fly in front of the window. All right, let's get this mixed in. And I'm going to let this sit here for a second because I have not started my canner. And y'all know how long it takes for a canner to come up to temperature and start to boil. So we are going to pause for just a second. I'm going to go, and I should have done this when I started, but I get all excited, and here we are. So, this is all mixed in. Like I said, the heat is not on, so we can take just a second. I'm going to go get my canner, get it filled up with water, get my jars, my lids, because this, once it gets here, it's going to start to go fast. So, we're going to let this sit here for a second. I'm going to go get all my stuff. I'll be right back. I am filling up my canner right now, but I wanted to show you. I had 4 jars left in a box. And this is why you should always check your jars and your lids. Because 3 out of the 4, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but do you see that bump? See it? They're rings. The rings caught my attention. But now look. I don't know if you can see that right there. But right there, there is, let me turn it around this way. You can see it a little better. Oh, see it? It is a divot where that ring got bumped. Now, thankfully, I have rings and lids, so that's not a big deal. But had I not been paying attention, that one actually has 2, because there's a ding right there, and then this ding right there, and then the lid, you can see it right there. Same thing right there, and the lid right there. Crazy. Always take a second, take a look at your lids, your rings, look at your jars, make sure there's no cracks, no chips, no imperfections. These jars have to be perfect, and then you clean them well and pray that seal holds. But to make sure you have a quality product first is super, super important to your canning. So, always check your jars. Sometimes you can't see it, but you might be able to feel something. A nick in the glass, a little burr, just different things. So always, even if you're in a hurry, and I always am, always check your jars. That is your first line of canning for your food preservation. And you don't want to go through all of this hard work and money to lose it because of one little stupid ding on a lid or on a flat. It's crazy. So, pay attention. Pay attention. I have my canner coming up to temp. I have 3 largemouth jars and 4 regular size pint jars. Now this recipe, I'm not sure if it's going to make 7 or 8, and I can always go fish out another jar, but I'm thinking we just may have to try it. You know, all the new canning directives and all of this stuff, you don't have to sterilize your jars. You don't have to, you know, boil your lids and things like that. It's fine. It's fine. You do what you want to do. I'm not going to judge because I do what I want to do. There was something else I was going to tell you. Oh, our mixture. We are going to bring our mixture up to 190 degrees. Now, I have a candy thermometer and I have a food grade digital thermometer. Not sure which one I'm going to use yet, but when it comes up to the 190, we can put it in our jars. Now, once we get it in our jars, we're going to leave the 1/4 inch headspace, and we are going to process them for 15 minutes. Sorry, the lighting is terrible. For 15 minutes. So not long at all. We will be moving along there shortly. Our canner is getting hot. I'm standing here with it. So we should be seeing action in just a little bit from that. So I think we're going to go ahead and start on our concentrate, bringing it up to temperature. Now I'm going to do it not on high heat. I'm probably going to bring it up slowly. I've got it on a medium low, strictly because my canner is still coming up to temp. So once I see my canner is getting close, then we can always increase our temperature of our concentrate. But right now I've got it on a medium low to a medium. We're gonna keep temperature checked on this, and you can skim the foam if that bothers you. You can skim the foam off the top. It's not a big deal because it comes off just like that. Not a biggie. So we may get rid of a little bit of it. So we'll see what we're gonna do. All right, y'all. I know this angle is horrible, but I'm just gonna try to show you a little bit. We're gonna get some of this foam off the top, and just put it in our measuring cup that we already have that is dirty. But this is all you do. When it tells you you can scrape the foam off the top, this is all you do. You get a spoon and you very gently rake the top of your boiler. Now this is the same thing for jams and jellies, because sometimes they do this. This doesn't really bother me, but some people it does. So you just come in and take it right off, and you have that beautiful liquid underneath. And of course you can't see that yet, but it will start to show up slowly but surely. And this is just sitting right on the top. So it's not hard. I've told you before, this isn't rocket science. Take your time, trust the process. It's gonna be fine. Now I know this is a difficult angle, but this is my thermometer, my digital thermometer that I love to test my water when I am baking bread, so I don't kill my yeast. And it has never let me down. This is a food thermometer, and right now we're only about 125. It's getting there. Now when doing your thermometer, whether it be your candy thermometer or a thermometer like this, you don't want to touch the bottom. You kind of want to hold it up from the bottom just a little bit. It looks like right now we're at 147, 48, 49, 51, 52, so it's coming. Beautiful color. We're at a medium high right now. Like I said, we don't want this to boil. So let me get our candy thermometer, and I'm going to show you that as well. Now our candy thermometer, it has this little clip on it, so you don't have to hold it. It just sticks right there on the side of your pot. Okay. And this is like, I'm going to show my age here. This is like one of those old thermometers your mama used to take your temperature with that was not digital. You know, she shook it up and down and got the mercury down at the bottom, and you'd hold it under your tongue, and here we'd go again. So, oh, we are there. We're at 195, 96. So let's turn down our temperature. We're going to double check this with our candy thermometer. Right now it's at 150 and rising. This did not come to a boil, so we're okay. You know, temperature rises sometimes kind of fast. So we're still rising on our candy thermometer. My stove, what I call, breathes. The eyes kind of come and go. And when they come, of course, it's more heat there. And then when they go, the heat lessens. So this kind of breathes with it. So we've got it on about a 5 right now. I'm good with that. And looks like our digital thermometer, we are there. Our candy thermometer is still, it's still rising slowly. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, I'm going to take our candy thermometer out. And I think we're good here as well. So, let's get ready to fill some jars. Okay, y'all, this is going to be the most awkward angle ever. But, I got to find my ladle. Here it is. Whoop. All right. Okay, so our concentrate is ready, and it is divine. I've tasted it. It is concentrated, so you know it's very, very sharp, but it is going to be so good. So what we're going to do, I'm probably fixing to steam up the camera. We're going to get I'm out of room in my corner. All right. Jar picker upper thing. Worth its weight in gold. I'm going to get a couple of these out of here. If I can get a hold of them. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ladle. Perfect for the jars. This is coming from your ball canning kit. So we're going to take our concentrate and just go right into our jars. That is so pretty, y'all. So pretty. There for a second, I thought I had scorched it. But as far as I know, it's all good. Because it got a little... I took my eye off of it. And it wanted to start to bubble. Okay. Now I'm going to leave about a 1-inch headspace there. Because like I said, I'm not sure. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. One of these days, I'm going to have all of my camera angles right. And then we're just not going to know what to do with ourselves. But until then, here we are being awkward Amy. No offenses to Amy's, because let me tell you, my Goldman jeans run deep, and we are super awkward, super clumsy, no coordination. Just saying. All right, let's get us another jar. Let me see which way it's turned so I can get it. There we go. And as you can hear, my refrigerator is still crazy. To tilt my, there we go. Now when you go to mix this up, you'll use 1 jar of concentrate and 3 jars of water or club soda or Sprite or, oh my gosh, if you wanted to do, oh, if you wanted to flavor a tea or margaritas, it would be so good. These are, there's lots of things you could do. Looks like we may get 4, which is fine. Because probably I will be the only one drinking this. Oh my gosh, don't tell me we're not going to have any for tonight. I have just a smidgen, and I mean it's just like a drop left in there. But it's gonna be okay. So let me get me a paper towel, and we're gonna wipe our rims. Okay. So you just wipe your rims off, make sure there's nothing, because you don't want that sticky. See? If we hadn't cleaned that rim, then that seal might have not have done, and then we would be crying in our concentrate. Okay. We're going to go finger tight. They're hot. Okay. Now I'm going to get our other jars out of here that we did not need, which is okay. We can save these for another day. These may be used in, no, I think we're going to do half pints on our strawberry jalapeno jam. That's coming up. Maybe not today, but it's coming up. All right, so we're going to raise this up so I can sit And I could have put them down in there. It's, you know, anyhow. Okay. Isn't that gorgeous? Just gorgeous. I'm just going to kind of balance them here. All right. Let's see if I can do this without burning my fingers. Gently put them in there. We should have about 1 inch of water over our jar tops, which we do. We are going to turn our heat back up and get this to boiling. And once this starts boiling, we are going to process for, is it 15 or 5? 15, I think. Let me look. 15 minutes. So we will see you back when we take these out. While this is coming up, let me tell you what it is. We had about 1 tablespoon of liquid left from filling our jars. So I put just a little bit of water, probably a little too much water, but, and I know the color looks orange, but it's actually pink. This is very good. Need a couple of cubes of ice, but this is going to be fine this summer. This would be fabulous in some tea. This would be great to, you know, add to a cocktail. Possibilities. Okay, we have started boiling. We are going to set our timer for 15 minutes. Okay, the most exciting time. We're going to take our jars out. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. Okay, now we wait for pings. Hardest part of it. Hurry up and wait. Story of our life, right? Every one of them pinged. I'm so proud. Now, what you're seeing, the two-tone, I didn't get all the foam off. And that's okay. That's just the foam. Now look, that foam that I did skim off, I mixed it with water and I've had me a nice little cup. And it is so good. I don't know how I'm going to stay out of this. But strawberries are in season, so we may do this again. I have 5.5. I have 5.5 more pounds of strawberries. And our next project will be strawberry jalapeno jam. It is fabulous on cream cheese, so with like Ritz crackers or something like that. So that is our next project. I don't know that we're going to get to it today. It will be another video. It's 3:16 here. We may just push through and get it done. But anyway, like I said, that'll be another video. So I appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with me, doing this strawberry lemonade for the summertime. Cannot wait to get into it already. But I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. Taking your time to watch the videos, to hang out with me. Y'all are very, very much appreciated. Love you all. So until next time, we'll see you later.